Good evening, my fellow travelers on Spaceship Earth. It is and I am Guy, and I am prepping for this whole evening and all kinds of stuff, and wondering whether we are all into what we're doing tonight. What are you guys up to? What are you working on tonight? What's your story? So, what is your story? I am looking through different things. I'm trying to figure out what all of these things are here. I can't figure all these things out. So, I do actually, as you may have noticed, I have replaced my lights, that one back there, right there, and this one, although they are both in blue mode for weird reasons. It's like they couldn't catch on to blue mode last night whenever I wanted them to switch, but they're doing it today just fine for no reason whatsoever. So, yeah, there's all that. So, anyway, that's where we are. Hey there, Brent. How are you this fine evening? What are you doing this evening? What am I doing this evening? Oh, look, I've got an invite to something that's in, well, it's in French, but I'm sitting there going, Bonjour, nous mettons journaux termes et conditions in janvier. Yeah, this sounds like I need to click on this. Totally on this because it's clear that I need to verify the terms and well, I mean, that almost makes sense too. So anyway, dump that. Dump that. Trying to figure stuff out here. I'm not getting anywhere. I know. I do need to finish that fighter. That's the next one. Alrighty. I'll load all that up. I did finally post into Reddit and say, okay, guys, how do I fix this? Because I'm not sure how to fix this problem. Why do I have a banana? All right. That didn't help me any. Go make some food, Donald. A mini for all of the Star Trek captains? No, not really. How would I know if I have a message? Guess I don't have any messages so far. Hmm. All right, that's a bummer. So I guess we will attempt this on our own, because that's going to be safe. So here's our problem. The blender, I need to figure out how to make it so that the 3D widget here rotates. Because once we've aligned this with the wing, like it's supposed to be, and put it into the wing like this, and we actually have to do 2 turns here because we got to do one more thing too, because we got to do this too. Get it aligned in the wing. Okay, so the problem we have is here's the flap on this wing, right? In order to get it to turn, now it does this because it only will work in the XY this way. I need to figure out how to rotate the widget so that it is through the axis of the actual flap, because this is not useful. I can't have the flaps going down like that. That doesn't make any sense. The flaps need to go at an angle. And I'm having a real problem with this. This is causing me some consternation because these flaps, and I can do this, which lines them pretty much up exactly with the XY axis. Now I need to figure out how to keep its XY axis straight. So that whenever it goes up and down, should go up and down like this. Huh. Now I'm curious. If I were to do local instead of that, will this work? Nope. Even in local, it switches to global. Nice to know that it's useful. Nope. Even with that, it switches back to global. I can't get it to be local. That's aggravating. Okay. Is it under the transform? Maybe it's under the transform. Yeah, that's still not working like it should. This shouldn't be so hard, but apparently it is stupid hard. To this one thing. So, this morning, in a very entertaining thing, we got hit with a copyright strike because of the whatever 30 seconds of Macross that I stuck on here. And they struck the entire episode from Japan. I didn't play any audio that I was aware of, so that means somewhere out there is some video machine that, or some server that's entire job is to identify video being played. And so, because it recognized the episode, or it recognized the movie from Macross the movie. So not only did it recognize the video, but it recognized an anime from a gajillion. Yep, some PC's job is to look through every frame of this animation or this video right here. They're watching every single frame to see if I am breaking copyright. How about now? Am I doing it now? How about now? How about now? Now? Somewhere out there. Nope. Although that did seem more pivoted. Yeah, that's not quite right, but look at that. It is sort of meeting back in the center there. Better. I'm not going to make it. You just duplicate the dude? No, let's not do that. Oh, God. Everything has to be so much more complex than it needs to be. You know, what gets me is we can't find any way. We don't want to dedicate any resources to stopping spammers or scammers or anything like that. But we are definitely going to dedicate resources to seeing every frame of every video that has ever been out there and matching it with every movie that has ever been made so that they can copyright slam you. It's like, wow. Not sure what to think about that. We're still trying to figure out how to get these flaps to work. I just watched a video that has me horribly confused. Didn't help me at all. Wait. Oh, this is better. A whole lot better. That sounds like a fun thing to do. No, it's fine. You can pass it along. We're getting much closer. It changed the widget by going local, but I don't know where the It's close. It's very, very close. What's the command for that? Shift right click anywhere in the scene. Yep. Agreed. Still didn't align it. I'm going to have to write this down once I figure it out because I'll forget. Click this, type 273 to this, click, it's going to be one of those things where there's 20 steps so that they can make it open to do anything you wanted. Oh, you wanted to make a tea party in Blender? We had to let you be able to do that. So, just in case you ever wanted to use Blender as your Excel spreadsheet program, we had to allow you that option. So we've got, change pivot point or add a cell or multiply a cell. Why do you guys do this? You can check only origins to transform the origin point. It's in the sidebar tool transform shortcut N. Ah, there we go. Thank the gods. Man, this was way too much effort. There we go. Oh, man. That took a lot of effort. But now that flap works. Jeez Louise. All right, I've saved it. Now to the other flap. Yeah, right. Save the stupid answer. Because it's this guy right here. Origins. Right? Same problem here. Not that big of a deal. We'll line that flap up this way. And all I have to do is this. Rotate it like so. Rotate it like so. And rotate it like so. Then we need to move it. Turn off the origins. And what do we have? That one works too. Man, that took a lot of effort. That took a whole lot of effort for just one. And it's what I thought. It's click this one thing, click this other thing, and then click this thing. And make sure you click these other things while you're at it. Close. Yeah. There we go. Same thing with this guy right here. We're just going to keep going down the road until all of these guys are lined up well. That's all I needed from that guy. Yep. That's it. Cool. Now all 7,500,000 zillion other pieces. That one's okay. This one's okay as well. It recycles down correctly too, so these guys aren't a problem. These guys act exactly as advertised. Good. It's the front gear that gets wonky. Because that is not, in fact, correctly aligned. There. I mean, it's not like horrible. And now when it opens, it's going to open correctly. Okay. Now that we've done that, we also should probably check things like you. Do you need to be adjusted for any reason? No, you open correctly. Good. It's correctly. Good. All right. The rest of the things are really going to be more of an issue. No, because they're pretty much in line of, and they're fine. All right, save this thing before something horrible happens. I'll save this in my how-to folder. That way I don't have to fuss with this again. Now that we've saved it, let's take a look at this and see what we can do about it. Fascinating. Let's... All right. Okay, we gotta kill all of these. doors are so screwed up. Why are they not going in a specific position? Why? They shouldn't be moving at all in any direction. And they are. I mean, they're locking in the correct position once down, but problem is the travel in between. Like it's rotating all over the place. I'm not sure why it's rotating all over the place. It's always going to be something. I have no earthly idea why this rotation can't stay locked in position during this animation point, but it seems to not be able to. It has to first rotate along the x-axis, then the z-axis, then go into position. And I'm like, I only need it to go one direction, guys. Let's do 1.39. Closer. And the bottom one's 1.54. Is that a negative? 1.54. Now we can push that to there, where it's supposed to be, and we fixed that door. There we go. We just need to manhandle it, that's all, apparently. Who knew? So this door is closed. It's 176 and 180. This needs to be 176. This needs to be 180. And then we know this can be slightly like that. And that makes that door open and close Good. Now let's get the undercarriage in, like it's supposed to be. Pull the nose gear down. Make sure it's in the locked position. And then we'll cycle the after gear, the rear undercarriage, put it in the locked position. I think the lesson to be learned here is don't use the widget for this, which makes some sense. Okay, hopefully you all did the right thing. You did. Good. While we're at this, we'll pitch the ship up just a slight bit more. Hey, Amanda. We're doing well, I think. So now if we were to play this, the gear is down and locked, and that works. Look at us doing the animation like it's supposed to be done. Dang, that only took an inordinate amount of effort. But we got it. So here's our little fighter. He's coming in for a landing, and I can control the flaps and the gear. All works well. Perfect. All right. That took a whole lot of effort. Also noticing its angle of attack on landing cannot be greater than about here, or that the landing gear on the back is going to hit, the vectored thrust will hit before the landing gear does. So we'll take the ground, ground. I wonder if it'll be friends with me. All right, we'll take the ground. Start the ground down and over. Maybe we will even extend it like a runway. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Look at that angle of attack. We're just a little hot here, guys. I'll have to put that angle of attack down just a smidge before she touches down on this, because otherwise that's not going to end well. which is fine. We probably want to bring her down just a bit. 22 is probably a little steep for your angle, but I think we can put her underneath, maybe 19 degrees for 19 degrees for the angle of attack. And we touch down there. And say we touch down right at 20 or 200. Right? Or did we decide this was to move further back than that? We're still on the ground, yeah? No? That's part of our problem. It's also being very kind. Look at how nice it's doing all of the keyframing that I don't want it to do. And easing in and easing out. I don't need to ease in now. We're good. We're still at speed. All right. At contact, our beloved little aircraft. Ooh! What happened to going down? Or did we decide we were already down? Oh, we're ease. Turn off that ease. Easing mode. Interpolation mode. Can I please have this be consistent? Linear. Thank you. Ease, as you can see, is kind of how things are kind of moving in this kind of, it's being very nice and stuff like that. I don't want it to ease at all. Really need to interpolate. Yeah, it's still easing. Yes, I don't want to do that at all. It's constant. Always something with this guy, isn't it? If you're looking from the point of view of the jet coming down the runway, you'll see him, except that the runway has to ease, but, short of it easing, which I wish it would do. Can I get ease on this? It doesn't move. Wish we didn't do that loop. It doesn't need to do that loop. Here's the key. Yeah, well, we're working this problem. All right. However, just so that we have this animation look awesome, as soon as he touches down, which is at 192, touches down, and within a second of touching down, we're going to spoiler. It's a spoiler alert, guys. I'm easily entertained, is what I am. You know that. All right. Spoilers are locked to Y, correct? Nope, that's not the one. That's locked. That's the one. That's locked. Okay. As soon as he comes into this position, all of the flaps turn to spoilers. And brakes. Oops. Never do that one again. Never touch that one again. Or that one. Wait a minute. Whoa. We have forgotten the local. Why have you forgotten your transformation? The transform still says it's the same thing. There we go. What the hell is going on now? Local transformation is correct. Why are you now suddenly screwed up? Why is this stuff always like this? It's like, why are you like this? None of this makes any sense, guys. None of these. I just set this. I literally just set this. And I just set this setup. Why is it screwed up? It's this one's the one that's supposed to go, but it's wild. It's like it can't roll on its axis like it's supposed to. the hell does this mean? Why is this rotating like this? Every time I think I've got this thing under control, it does something like this, where if I twist this way, it doesn't even work this way correctly. None of this is set up correctly. Yeah, this is back to the how far back do I have to go to fix its origin? Like that. Nope, it's still rolling. It should not be rolling. It's just totally rolling all over the place. No idea what its problem is. Is this a Z needs to be up? It shouldn't be. Or, don't. It's not like I'd paste this on a keyframe for anything else or any other reason. Not only that, it's like a ridiculous number to get this flat to settle in like it's supposed to. The other flaps seem to understand. Well, we don't know that for a fact. We haven't tried this one yet. No, that one seems to be okay. She doesn't pivot on her back wheels. I guess that kind of makes some sense. Just saying. Oh. Oh no, I deleted all the keyframes. I didn't want to delete all the keyframes. You know what? Maybe I do want to delete all the damn keyframes. They're all screwed up on this entire run. Oh yeah, now they won't delete. Love that. It's like, I've had it with you. I'm going to totally make this so that it's one specific way. Meh. It's just really big on this ease, isn't it? There we go. That looks like that's that. And then the rest of that should be a rollout. To there. Now, those of you who are wondering what this should look like in theory, is this. With the exception of our screwed up flap, this should look like this. There we go. Yes.
What would be a good time to look for that track chasing?
Well, hang on just a second. I'm finally fixed the thing,
Okay.
and I will kill my stream, and then we can go do that.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm out of here, man, because I fixed my stream, so I fixed my landing. So now I'm going to go do the other things. I will talk to you guys later. As always, keep your eyes on the stars. Good night.